Hello, my name is Jennifer Help. I'm going to be your nurse practitioner student for today. Would it be okay if I assessed your lower extremities? Okay. All right, I'm going to get my hands washed, and while I'm sanitizing my hands, could you please take a little walk for me so I can assess your balance? There you go. Good job. All right. Her hips are symmetrical. I'm seeing when the pressure's off on the leg, when her leg is weight bearing and non-weight bearing, they're both the same. No problems with posture or gait. So, okay, Andy, you can go ahead and sit, lay in the bed, and I will assess your lower extremities. All right, first I'm going to start with, of course, I'm going to observe her hips. And when I did look at her hips when she was walking, like I said, no bulges, no problems. I didn't see anything there. I'm going to start the assessment with her legs a little more together. That's fine. Okay. And I'm going to put my hands on her. First, I'm going to go to the back for her iliac crest. And then the sacroiliac joint. Does that hurt at all there? Okay. I'm sorry, it's kind of ticklish. Okay, then I'm going to go around her hips. I'm going to go around, right around that pelvic girdle there. And I'm going to come here, and that's going to be her greater trochanter. It's going to be right here. You can feel it on both sides. It feels equal. I don't feel any pain in the area. I can find her as is point. Actually, I can do what I did earlier with the pockets. You can feel right through the pockets, and you can feel the joint. There's her as is. Then, of course, the pelvic area. And that is it. Like I said, anterior superior, posterior superior, the iliac crest, sacroiliac joint, greater trochanter. Next, we're going to go up to the knee. Of course, the knee is our favorite thing there. Oops, sorry. So with her knee, I'm going to first look for her meniscus, and I'm going to go right and left, or I'm sorry, medial, lateral. So I'm going to see her meniscus right here. And then we're going to go to her this is her lateral and medial femoral epicondyle. Like I said, the lateral meniscuses are right here. The tibial plateaus are a little more to the front here. Collateral ligament is up a little bit, kind of makes like a little, almost like a 6 right here. And then I'm going to feel her patella, which is right here. I can feel all the way around it. I don't feel any fluid or anything. It's not loose. I mean, you can move it. It's movable, but not loose. All right, next leg. Okay, the hips are easier to do, 2 for 1 there. Okay, now with her knee, once again, I'm going to feel her bilateral meniscus here. And that's where I start with on her. And then I'm going to go up here to her femoral epicondyle. And then I'm going to go back to the tibial plateau. So it's down here at the tibia. And the lateral and the medial and lateral collaborated ligament is right here. And that's all fine. And again, patella is palpable, but not really movable. Okay? And then next, we're going to come all the way down to her ankle. We're going to see we have an Achilles tendon. I'm going to palpate for nodules or tenderness. I'm not feeling anything back there. I'm going to palpate the anterior, right around that heel bone or the canculus. I'm going to do the left lateral and medial malleolus right there. I'm going to palpate her metapharyngeal joints, and then I'm going to continue the joints as I go up the foot. Sorry, we couldn't see that. And then I am going to assess the distal pharyngeal joints on all of her toes, and like I said, between the toes. And so on this one, we are going to also do the toes, or I'm going to start, I'm sorry, do this whole thing. I'm going to do the Achilles nodules back here. No nodules, I'm going to feel the Achilles tendon. I'm going to do the malleolus, medial and lateral malleolus all around the ankle, the metapharyngeal joints. I'm going to go right in here, palpate them, and then I'm going to, like I said, check all these toes. I'm going to check all the toes, the joints, and comparing the symmetry of both of them. And I'm going to put the feet together there. Like I said, check the grooves between there and there. Your foot, fingers, okay. Then we're going to go next to, we palpated everything, we touched everything, we inspected everything. Next is the range of motion. So next we are going to start with your hips. And this is, you can do it with you standing or laying. What would you rather do? You want to stay laying? Okay. All right, so the hips, what we can do with the patient is actually with her hips, laying down, and we're going to have her put her knee up to her chest. Okay. Does that feel okay? Any pain? A little stretch? Okay, and this next one is our new hip. Okay, and then we're going to do extension, which is down. I think it's over. Actually, this one I'm not quite remembering too well, but extension. Actually, I'm going to go in the back, aren't I? So then I'm going to, patient moves the leg out for abduction. And then this is add. Oh, sorry. I guess I move it over this way. For adduction. You doing okay? Okay. Then I'm going to do this other one. Okay, you move it out. I can feel that muscle. And then I'm also going to swing it over for adduction to patient's side. And then over the other leg. Okay, now I'm going to do the internal rotation. So I'm going to lift your hip up and just think I'm going to rotate it out. You're going to feel it out. Sorry, no, we're stretching you like a gypsy here. And in. Any pain? Nope. Okay. Now the next one, I'm going to do it out. Just like so. Only put your big foot next to me. And in. Okay. That was internal and external. Now with your knees, I'm going to probably have you, I think we're going to sit on the side of the bed for your knees though. Because we got to relax and extend them. Okay. So with your feet on the side of the bed, I'm going to move this with me here. Okay, not so sure how good this is. Okay. I'm definitely not in charge of my own lighting. Okay. Right here. Put the phone right here. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to have you stick your legs out. Perfect. Oh, good. And back down. And that is to, okay, sitting relax. We're going to extend them forward. Relax and extend. And now I'm going to have you rotate your foot. Whoop. Here, I'll do this part. That's my hand, isn't it? Okay. There's my patient. Okay. So I'm going to have you rotate your foot. Out. And in. And do the same thing to that one. Out and in. Okay, then we're going to go up. And down. And the other one. Up. And down. All right, this might have been better seated. Sorry, you're a very good patient.
No, you're fine. Mm-hmm.
Rotate. Okay, rotate foot side. I think we did that. Okay, I think that was it for that. All right, now I'm going to put the camera back up here. Okay, now we'll go back to laying down. So I'm going to do something with your McMurray's sign. I'm going to take your leg, rotate at your hip. Oh, actually, no, here it is. I have your leg out here, and I'm going to rotate the knee. We're going against the knee now. Checking for meniscus. Sorry, there we go. Okay, out and bend. Now there's two little dots with tabs right here, just to see if her meniscus is out. Does that hurt? I don't think I can bend her too many more ways here. Okay. And I'm going to check this meniscus, so we're going to bring it up. And then the meniscus are like right there, so we're going to bend. Doing okay? Okay. All right, then we're going to put your leg down. Then the next we're going to check for is effusion. So I'm going to check for fluid on the kneecap. So I'm going to have her lift her leg up. It's okay, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. We're not going to express fluid out of you. So what I would do is, if you had fluid in here, I'm going to take this and kind of like, going to feel like you're like milking a cow. So we're going to kind of move the fluid, if there is any, forward. Actually, I probably have your leg flat a little bit more like that. So I try to get some fluid out there if we need to. Milking the top of your knee. And then I will be moving any fluid here. And I'm not feeling any fluid. Like I said, take it from the top to the bottom. And I'll do the same thing for this knee. You can kind of see it. Where is the camera? Okay. To the top. Like I said, just like milking. If you had fluid, I'd be able to feel it around your kneecap. It's kind of cool. So if you get injured and you have a lot of fluid, I'll be able to feel it through your kneecap. Okay. And then the next one is going to be, I'm assuming probably, your knee just shy of full extension. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to hold your leg, and I'm going to, this isn't going to hurt. This is not going to hurt. I'm going to try to pop it, okay? It won't hurt at all. You'll be fine. All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put my leg on yours. Is that okay? Yes. Hold the leg, and what I'm going to do is you're going to feel some pressure on one side. Can you feel pressure just on one side? Yes. So I'm opening this joint up so I can feel any problems. And then I'm going to put the pressure on the medial. Opening that joint up. Any problems? Okay. All right, then I'm going to do the next one. And up. And this time I'm not going to put my leg on you there, but like I said, this is just pushing to one side. I'm going to hold your leg though. You can see the joint opening up nicely there. That side. And now I'm going to push the outside, and I'm going to open the medial. The other one we're going to do is the drawer sign, which I am going to have you probably put both of your legs up. It's called the anterior posterior drawer sign. It's kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do though is I'm actually going to put the pressure of my shin on there. Is the light bothering you? Okay. And I'm going to put my hands right around here, and I'm going to try to put your bones, your tibia and your fibia, mostly your tibia, I'm going to try to pop them out. You ready? Okay. Your legs are nice and strong. I saw that earlier, so we'll be fine. Okay. Does that hurt at all? No. Does it feel very awkward?
Yes.
Okay. And that's what that is. This is the box. I like kind of come around you there, and I hold your foot with mine so I don't hurt you. And this is the box. You try to pop those out, okay? That's all that is. Then the other thing is, I'm going to come behind you now, and I'm going to put my thigh in my dress, underneath yours, and hold it down. And I'm going to try to pop. See if that tibia will wiggle for me at all. I'm going to cup the tibia. And it is not moving. Okay, this one we'll try to do without my thigh under you. How's that? So this one, I'm going to try to hold your leg. And I'm going to try to go from the side. Okay. And that looks like we're good there. Feeling all right? Feeling like we just had a workout? Because if you're not, I am. All right, we did palpate the tendon there. We palpated that. We did your hips, we did your knees. Now we're on to the lovely ankles. Ankles are pretty easy though. We're just gonna kind of push up and down. We're gonna see her in the mirror here. Up, down, up, down. Let's do a little circle. All right, your ankles are good. All right, we're gonna go up and down again. Up, down, side to side, do a circle. Any problems there? Okay, let's see you move your feet. I think we did enough of this when we did the neuro check, didn't we? Okay, I see no problems there. She's able to wiggle. She's even able to crack them. Okay, the same foot. You do to one, you do to the other. Range of motion. She can wiggle off her toes. We did Babinski, and her toes actually flare out. Okay, they curve in a little bit. Ticklish? Okay. And then I think, like I said, abduct. We're going to move the heel. Toe flexion, extension. All right, now put your toes, put both of your toes out like you're in a race car, like you're pushing the gas pedal, and bring them all back. And put them all down again, and bring them back. Now go to the side. All right, straight forward. Go to the side. Straight forward. Back down again. Up again. Side. Both to the middle. All right, now you're ballerina. All right. And Annie, I think we are finally done. All right, good job. Very patient with your nurse practitioner student.